Hey guys, it's going to bring it live. Welcome to this Pokemon Showdown live stuff. Today I'm going to be doing some OU. Not sure how many battles I'll do, but I'll have to see. Anyway, yeah, let's just look for battle and see. I have a team loaded up already, so I'll go into details now about it. So what we have is a Choice Bandit Tyranitar, a Black Sludge, Disabled Substitute, Gengar, Life Orb, Mamoswine, as you saw in the name of the team, Expert Belt, Keldeo Resolute, Defensive, Ferrothorn, and special defensive Heatran. So I'm going to lead off with Ferrothorn, see what he wants to lead off with. Probably Azelf, so we can get up Stealth Rocks and stuff, I'll have to see, but he decides to lead off with Garchomp, and I'm kind of worried about this thing, honestly. I'll have to see what he wants to go for. He could go for a Fire Fang, but I am defensive bulk, so I'm pretty sure I can take one. As he goes for an Earthquake, which does not do that much, and I get up a free Spikes. What I really want to do is actually go out into my Heatran to get up my Stealth Rocks, because Heatran is carrying Stealth Rocks. Don't know why I went for Power Whip. That was a misclick. I actually meant to go for Leech Seed. I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, I'm just going to go out to Gengar, as he is going to go for the Earthquake. And what I can do is sub up in his face, as he is going to go for, I believe, Outraged, or he goes for Crunch now. So to stop that happening again, what I'm going to do is go for Disable and prevent him from doing that as he tries to go for Crunch. That's good. Let's see, I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, as that's going to do a lot of damage to him. Get the special defense drop too, which is awesome. He goes for a Dragon Claw, that kills, but he's at the range where I can pretty much freely switch into Mamoswine. Just go for the Ice Shard. A lot of his team is actually threatened by Mamoswine, which is very good for me. But anyway, that's going to take him out, and just Mamoswine is pretty much like my revenge killer. It comes in on the priority with the, well, it comes in with priority Ice Shard, and usually takes stuff out, so that's very good. He goes out to Azelf, that's fine. I'm going to go out into Heatran, take this as an opportunity to set up some Stealth Rocks, catch that Volcarona very hard as he goes for the Flamethrower, which is absolutely perfect. Now I can go for Stealth Rocks knowing he'll switch out, and yeah, I gotta hope he just doesn't go to Volcarona, because that can be very annoying. Goes to Hippowdon, that's even better, because he gets up his Sand, which means I get the special defense boost being a Steel type. Now I can go for a Fire Blast, and I miss, which is fine. He's going to go for the Earthquake, doesn't matter, I'm on an Air Balloon, and that does not affect me, so good stuff for me, I guess. So great, another Fire Blast, miss, that's perfect. He goes for Stone Edge this time, that does more, and now I'm really worried that if I miss a Fire Blast, he will take me out, and I don't want that to happen. I gotta go to Ferrothorn just to sack it, and then switch out into Keldeo, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have to do. I can't get up another layer of Spikes, he'll outspeed me, because I do have 0 IVs and speed, so I can use Gyro Ball to its best effect. So let's see, I'm going to go to Keldeo, and I can threaten pretty much anything with a Hydro Pump. So I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. It's Expert Belted, and it should do a lot of damage to pretty much everything he switches in. So yeah, that's good. He's very threatened by Keldeo, and he goes out into his Azelf, which will probably take this a lot better than something else. Great, I missed the Hydro Pump. The hacks, it's not with me today, but Hydro Pump hits again and gets the takeout, so it's good. It's fine. That was annoying though, but it's fine. So now in comes Weavile, and Weavile's going to take some damage there. What I'm going to do is assume he's going to go for like the Fake Out or something, so I'm going to go for a Secret Sword. Just goes for the Night Slash, gives me the Justified boost, which doesn't even matter because Secret Sword is special and attacks special defense, so yeah. Down goes another Pokemon. I have to deal with Landorus and his Hippowdon and Volcarona. Volcarona is not too much trouble now that I have Stealth Rock and Spikes up. He doesn't have a Spinner, which is great for me. So yeah, whatever he wants to do, Volcarona is getting hurt hard. In comes Landorus. Even if this thing is Scarfed, I do have priority with Mamoswine. So I'm gonna go for the why do I have Surf? I meant to have Icy Wind, but whatever. I meant to have Icy Wind, not Surf, so I have to fix that. Actually, like, once I finish this battle. And I outspeed, get a Surf in, and he hit his Pasho Berry, which protects him from Water-type moves, so that weakened its power. And Mamoswine just comes in for the kill. If I had Icy Wind, that would have been dead, but of course, I totally messed up and gave myself Surf. Oh, someone wants me to battle them. They're like, hey, Stu, I'm a big fan. Will you battle me after? Sure. So let me just tell them sure, I guess. So in comes this thing. And I do have Heatran to pretty much wall it. As long as he doesn't have Roost, I'm good. He goes for the Fire Dance, gives me the Flash Fire boost, and this is pretty much good game at this point, I think. So please let Fire Blast hit this time, because if not, that's going to suck. Giga Drain does nothing, and Fire Blast hits, takes out Volcarona. last Pokemon left is Hippowdon, so I could still lose, honestly. There is a high chance for me to lose here, but I'm gonna go for Fire Blast, and it hits, and I win. Good stuff. So I'll be back in just a second while I actually give my Keldeo Icy Wind, as opposed to having Surf. So see you in a second. Alright, so I'm back. I changed it to Icy Wind from Surf, and I'm pretty much just waiting for that Torrance 89 guy to battle me, because he asked if he could battle last time. So here we go. We're gonna do some OU again, and let's see how this goes. Alright, so hopefully it doesn't lag too much. There we go. We're in the battle, and this guy's running some pretty standard stuff. I guess Nidoking is a little different, but everything else is rather standard. So let's see. I am gonna lead off with my, I guess Gengar is probably my best lead, so may as well go with that. As he leads off with Mamoswine, and I'm gonna just be able to sub up right in his face, because the only thing you can do is Ice Shard. It won't kill, but it will do a lot of damage, because Gengar does have horrible defenses, but I still get a sub up, and let's see what he wants to go for. So, goes for the Stone Age, which misses. That's actually perfectly fine with me, because now I get a free, I can disable actually, and prevent him from going for it again. So, get the disable off, as he can't go for the Stone Edge. That's perfect. And now I'm going to go for the Focus Blast. Seeing he may switch out into maybe, I'm thinking Jellicent. Could go to Ferrothorn too, so he goes for the Ice Shard, but I'm going to hit him with the Focus Blast, and that's going to kill. So, one down already, that's sweet. And, yeah, we're going pretty good against Torrance 89. Goes up to Ferrothorn now, I'm going to go for Focus Blast again. Don't see why not. Get the miss, that's fine, he gets up his rocks. I kind of wish I had a Rapid Spinner, but I don't. Gonna go for Focus Blast again, hits this time, and it does 75%. Like, this team, it is kind of affected by rocks and stuff, but not, or by hazards, but not majorly. So I can pretty much just stay with Gengar. I don't need to switch with Gengar. If he goes for Shadow Ball, I can just go for a Disable. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which is a random play, seeing as Gengar is a very special attacking Pokemon. There's the Scald, which will break my sub, and fearing him to go for Scald again, what I'm going to do is switch out into my Ferrothorn, and take this opportunity to get up. Actually, wait, no, let's see. He probably wants to go out into, probably go to Magnezone now, because that is Magnet Pull. So I think my best play here is to actually go into Heatran, predicting him to want to get the Magnet Pull, which is what he does. He can get the Magnet Pull on Heatran, but I'm pretty sure he's packing the HP Fire, which is what is very common upon Magnezones. So, yeah, I get up my rocks, and he goes for the Volt Switch, predicting, well, I kind of predicted that, so it's fine, I get up my rocks. They don't affect his team all that greatly, but, yeah, I probably should have went for the Earth Power, would have been the better play, because I could have got the Nidoking on the Switch. So, let's see, what will he want to do here? He'll probably want to go for the Earth Power. And I think my best switch into that is probably Gengar, because if he goes for that, I'm not going to be affected. And he goes for a Thunderbolt, so very good play on his part there. Not sure if he predicted me to go to Gengar or not, but it's fine. I can go for Shadow Ball, get some damage off, as he is going to take me out with a T-Bolt. Pretty much free to go out into Mamoswine now and go for a Ice Shard. The only thing that's annoying is, again, I don't have a spinner, so I'm taking rocks and other damage, spikes damage. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, take that out with an Ice Shard, get some damage off because of Life Orb, but it's fine. Infernape comes in. Now, he's obviously going to go for the close combat, but do I want to risk being predicted? Let's see. If he goes for close combat, the only switch in I had was Gengar. I can go to Ferrothorn and get the extra Iron Barbs damage off, which I think may be my best play. Tyranitar is Choice Bandit, so that's not going to take it close combat. It wouldn't take it anyway. I'm thinking Ferrothorn. I'm thinking Ferrothorn is probably my most optimal play. If he does switch out to Mamoswine and predicts that, then all power to him. That is fantastic predictions. But as expected, he goes for the close combat. He's Life Orb, or he's not. He's just is he Life Orb? No, that was Iron Barbs damage. So what I'm going to do now is go to Keldeo, and he said he likes the new LP, which is Dark Future. So that's great. Let's see, now that I have Icy Wind, I have to go for the Hydro Pump. As he switches out into Jellicent, that's a great play. Does he have Water Absorb? More than likely. And yeah, he does, so that sucks. And that pretty much puts a thorn in my side because I don't really know what I can do. So what I'm gonna switch, what I'm gonna do is switch out into my T-Tar, and yeah, I'll see if he predicts me to do that. If he goes for a Scald, I'm still gonna take like decent damage. I'm not special defensive. Goes for a Toxic, that's fine. And I expect him to probably want to go out to his Ferrothorn now, because it makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Pursuit. I'm predicting him to go to Ferrothorn. So Pursuit does a lot, as he stays in and Scalds, which sucks. I thought he would switch, but he does die to Sandstorm damage, so my Keldeo is kind of free to do what it wants if I play correctly. If I play correctly, Ferrothorn, or yeah, I can take out Ferrothorn with Keldeo. So I'm going to go for Pursuit again, predicting him to probably, yeah, he goes for a Mach Punch, that's cool. I can go out into Keldeo now. Pretty sure I can live a Mach Punch, though I may just barely live it. I still have Heatran for his other two Pokemon, so if I take out this thing, it's pretty much a good game. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump, as he doesn't really have a free switch, because he can go out to his Ferrothorn. I can just go for the Secret Sword on the next turn and take him out. So I'm in a very good position here with Keldeo, and I'm pretty sure that I could have this in the bag at this point. So yeah, we just gotta hope that he doesn't make any wild predictions. I do have Mamoswine too, so I mean, once I take out Infernape, it's a good game, because Mamoswine can pretty much just destroy his Magnezone and his Ferrothorn and his Life Orb. So this is, he has to think this out. I can understand why he's thinking it out, because I could just go for the Secret Sword outright, but Ferrothorn is pretty much dead on arrival once this hits. So I expect him to probably, actually I'm not really sure what he was planning there. He should have, I can understand, I guess, the switch, unless he is a Choice Banded Infernape, in which, actually I'm predicting this thing to be Scarfed, so I'm just going to go to Mamoswine and hope that he's going to go for the Volt Switch. And he probably will, because it is, oh, he predicts me, he goes for the Hidden Power. But I do get an Earthquake off on something, I think, unless he's Scarfed, which I think he may be. Pretty sure I outspeed, so yeah, okay. I'm in a pretty bad position, I will admit. So I'm just going to go for the Earth Power, as he switches out into this thing, which is going to die to Earth Power. And I'm not sure if he can take me out with his Magnezone, but I'm pretty sure I can kill him with my Keldeo if he does take me out, depending on what he goes for. Thunderbolt, I don't think it'll kill because of the special defense increase. Yeah, that's it. That's a good game. That's a good game, Torrance. Thank you for the game. And I think I'll probably do like one more, because yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll do one more. I usually do like 3 of these. So let's just do that. Find another battle and see what's going on. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. That was a good battle, actually. So let's see, Torterra, Arcanine, Tyranitar. Let's see, I'm not sure what this guy's known for, but what I'm gonna do is lead off with my Keldeo. Keldeo is my lead, so he leads off in Metagross, and what I'm gonna do is just go for a Hydro Pump. Not gonna play around here and go for like Secret Sword, predicting the switch. Just gonna go for the safe Hydro Pump. I'm pretty sure the only thing he can do is Thunder Punch, as he goes for Psychic. So yeah. Don't know where I was going with going for Thunder Punch, but let's see. I'm going to switch out into my... I don't really have anything to switch in. I'll go to Heatran, I guess. It's the only thing I have that can potentially switch in on a Psychic from this thing. So I'm not sure if he's a mixed set or if he could be a special set, or just a mixed or special. So I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock as he switches out. So I'm thinking he maybe... There isn't a chance of him being like Specs or something, because he switched out and didn't go for like Earthquake, or else he's just fully special and knows he can't do anything to my thingy. So he goes for the Flamethrower, obviously predicting me to switch out, which is a very good play. I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball and do not a lot, but I get the special defense drop. And yeah, I'm not necessarily in the best position for this battle so far, which is kind of bad. I'm gonna go to Keldeo, and I can pretty much just go for a Secret Sword. I want to go for Hydro Pump though, but I'm afraid Hydro Pump will miss. It doesn't. That's good. And yeah, I got caught off guard by that special Metagross. So used to seeing physical. It happened with Genesect before too. So used to seeing physical Genesect or special Genesects that I caught off guard by a physical one. But yeah, I should probably learn my sets, I guess. So he goes out to Torterra. He probably thinks that I'm Specs or Scarf, well not Scarf, but probably Specs. So what I can do is catch him with an Icy Wind. I am Expert Belted, so I should be able to maybe kill from there. Yes, I can, so I can get the kill with the Expert Belted Icy Wind. So now he knows I'm not choiced in any way, which is good. Well, it's not good for me, but it's okay for him, I guess. And yeah, he doesn't really have much for Keldeo, but I do have to be aware of that Metagross, because that can do, well, as you saw already, it did like 76% to Keldeo. So yeah, I don't really have the safest of switch-ins into that thing. I could probably go to Ferrothorn, I guess. He doesn't have Arcanine anymore, so I'm kind of worried about Lucario. If it's the extreme speed set, then that is very, very bad, because I do not have anything for that. Seeing this Gengar is fainted, I do not have anything for that. So he goes out into Lucario now. Hopefully, I'm going to predict him to go for the extreme speed, I guess, and get some Iron Barbs damage, plus Life Orb, because that set usually is the Life Orb set. So let's see what he wants to go for. He goes for the Ice Punch, which does pretty much nothing, and he is not Life Orb either, so I'm not really sure what he is. Gonna go for a Leech Seed. I'm hoping he goes for the Close Combat, because if he does that, then I'm kind of safe. I think he may not. Oh, right, he has Aura Sphere, so that's sort of strange. Well, not strange, but not really expected. I don't have anything to take an Aura Sphere either, so pretty sure I just have to sack my Ferrothorn here as he goes for the Aura Sphere and takes me out. So yeah, I had to sack it. I didn't really have a safer play, I guess. And now my best play is probably to go to Keldeo again, unless he reveals to have the extreme speed, in which case I am in trouble. But he doesn't. That's good. He doesn't reveal the extreme speed, meaning he probably didn't have it. And I get the safe kill with the Sacred Sword. So, or Secret Sword. So let's see. I'm gonna go to Heatran again. I know he doesn't have much for Heatran with his Metagross as he goes for the Psychic. And what I can do is freely go for an Earth Power and threaten something. I'm hoping he kind of goes to maybe T-Tar. I don't know, I don't really have too much I can do. So yeah, it pretty much comes down to, okay, he's staying in, so goes for Psych again. He's obviously a Spec set, more than likely, I assume, seeing as he went for Psychic and he is a special Metagross. Just decides to sack Metagross. And let's see, so Keldeo pretty much kills both his Pokemon with Secret Sword. It's pretty much a good game at this point. Not too worried about Lapras. He can take me out here, it's not going to bother me. What I'm going to do is go for a Will-O-Wisp anyway, just to get like the residual damage, but he goes for Hydro Pump, doesn't even kill. And yeah, get the residual damage with the Will-O-Wisp. And now go for a Fire Blast, as he just takes me out with Surf. But again, Keldeo pretty much cleanly wins this battle for me. And even if I do lose Keldeo, I have my Mamoswine for his Tyranitar, so yeah, it's pretty much all over. Secret Sword gets the kill, and it will kill his Tyranitar too, quad effective. That is pretty much it all wrapped up here. And that is a pretty safe 3-0 victory, I think, unless he's Scarfed, which I don't think will even matter, because Keldeo is timid. My Keldeo is timid, so I mean, it's pretty fast. Pretty sure Secret Sword kills. And then I'll actually squeeze in one more battle just to give it a fully around 20 minutes, I guess. Secret Sword kills. There we go. This team, I actually like this team a lot. It's rather standard, but I think it works very well. I just need to, like, tweak it a bit, I guess. Anyway, we'll get one more battle. And then, yeah. So, let's see. Pretty much regular team. Claydol, definitely a Rapid Spinner. What I'm going to do is lead off with Keldeo. Keldeo is definitely my best lead, as he does lead off with his Claydol. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump and take it out. That's great. Not sure why he didn't go to Jellicent. Obviously, they may not be, like, used to Showdown, I guess. Maybe because they didn't switch out and they just allowed something to take a Hydro Pump. I'm going to Hydro Pump this thing too. And he switches out this time into Jellicent, predicting my Hydro Pump. I'm actually, this is good, because I can run the sort of assumption that I am, like, Specs or something. So I can switch out now into T-Tar, as he is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which actually is very bad, because I am Choice Banded, and I would have liked to catch this thing with a Pursuit, which is what I'm going to do now, predicting him to switch out. And yeah, I would have liked to have caught it better, but I caught it decently well there. I got a good 75% up. So he's going to go out to this thing. That sort of, to me, reveals that he has the superpower. So what I'm going to do is go to Gengar, predicting that. As the switching on Tyranitar just revealed to me he has superpower. Yeah, that was a very obvious play. So what I'm going to do now is go for a substitute as he switches out into his Jellicent. That was a great play. Luckily for me, I didn't over-predict and go for, well, I didn't like predict the, well, I'm not really sure what I could have predicted. I didn't go for the Focus Blast, which is probably what he was expecting. So now I get a Shadow Ball off, I kill the Jellicent, and yeah, I didn't get too hasty is what I'm trying to say. I didn't get too hasty, go for the, try to go for the thing, because I knew I had a free sort of sub when he switched out from Superpower. So now I can go for Focus Blast on this thing and almost take it out. It's not quite dead yet. He's going for the Charge Beam. That is, in all fairness, that's perfectly fine. I can finish it off with a Shadow Ball, which I'm actually going to go for because I don't want to risk the Focus Blast missed, or missed to miss, not missed, because that doesn't make sense. And, yeah, this is very, very good so far. So, Garchomp comes in. I'm going to go to, I expect him to go for, like, the Outrage, maybe, because why would you switch? He had Earthquake Gengar, so I definitely assume for him to go for the Outrage, in which case, yeah, I think Ferrothorn is probably my best play. I'm defensive. He goes for the Dragon Claw. That is perfectly fine. And now he gets the Iron Barbs plus Life Orb damage, so he reveals that he's not a choiced Scarf set, which is what I expected. Goes for the SD. Not too worrying. I have Leech Seed. He hits me. He's going to get hit by Iron Barbs and Life Orb, and I'm pretty much free to go for a Gyro Ball, knowing that I can take an Earthquake. So he doesn't get the Iron Barbs damage there, but he does get the Gyro Ball, and I get the Rough Skin, but he's dead to Leech Seed. Very good plays, very good plays. So in comes Volcarona. Now this thing I'm worried about because I do not have much for it. I have to go to probably my Tyranitar and go for the Stone Edge because he is more than likely a Quiver Dance set. That's what I usually see. He got the special attack boost from that. So I'm pretty sure he will go for a Bug Buzz, which will kill me, but okay, he goes for the Giga Drain. That's fine. I can hit him with the Stone Edge, which hits, and it brings it down to a Sash, even with Burn, but he's dead to Sandstorm, so this is a good game. Switch into Keldeo, it's all over. And, yeah, that's a good game, because even if he's Scarfed, I have other Pokemon for him. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Secret Sword. This team, he forfeited. This team is actually very decent, in my opinion. It's standard, but it's good standard. It's very well set up. So, with all said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this Pokemon Showdown live. Hopefully, it was good enough for you. And I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.